Hey friends, welcome back to the channel with more of the Big Bang Theory. This is season 2, episode 7. Last time we had Ramona Nowitzki just take complete control of Sheldon's life. That was funny and frustrating to watch. She wouldn't let Sheldon do any of the things he wanted to do. He couldn't watch Battlestar Galactica anymore. He couldn't go play Halo with his friends on Halo night. And yeah, couldn't go paintballing on the weekends like they always do, which apparently I didn't know they did all the time. How did they still suck so much? Anyway, she did push him through to a scientific breakthrough in his research, and he was very thankful for that, but not so thankful that he would be willing to share credit, and he kicked her out the moment she suggested something like that. And it felt a little cruel, but it was necessary for him to get her out of his life for sure. I'm excited to see how this series continues, though. If you guys want to watch the full reaction, check out Patreon in the link in the description below. We are also 1 week ahead over there as well. We've got episodes coming out every week on Tuesdays. But yeah, otherwise, take a quick moment to leave a like, and let's get started. Boggle? Klingon Boggle? I've only played it once. Regular Boggle.
Kreplach?
Yeah.
Isn't Klingon? It's Yiddish for meatful dumpling.
How do you know?
Well, as it turns out,
They're best
it's
friends, I
also
guess.
a Klingon word.
Really? Define it.
Kreplach, a hearty Klingon dumpling. What's wrong with your TV?
I don't know, it just died. I'm getting a bunch of static.
Did you pay your cable bill?
You sound just like the cable company.
Oh, Penny.
Excuse me, Penny, but we're
don't tell her.
playing Klingon Boggle.
Don't tell. Oh no, I'm so embarrassed.
You didn't know we were nerds?
All right.
Right?
You must
Kapla.
Oh, look, there's the future Mrs. Wallowitz. No, wait, that's the future Mrs. Wallowitz. With her head in the lap of, what a coincidence, it's the future Mrs. Wallowitz.
Yeah, and they can all move in with you and your mother. The current Mrs. Wallowitz.
Oh.
Is that Mrs. Wallowitz crying?
Is that Mrs. Wallace crying?
Nice. None of the other girls in the house like her.
A house where?
Oh no.
And they live together and shower together and have naked pillow fights?
She's just
where
walking
you
away.
To pay my cable bill.
They got hooked on reality TV.
Sadly, Mrs. Giselle Wallowitz is sensitive to chlorine.
Giselle Wallowitz.
There's the house. Freeze frame. Freeze frame.
Freeze frame. They're trying to find. Oh no.
We can find the house of the supermodels.
This is how real creeps are.
Dill slices, not sweet.
Yes.
Individual relish packets.
Yes.
Onion rings.
Yes.
Extra breading.
I asked.
What did they say?
No.
Did you protest?
Yes.
Vociferously?
No.
Well, then what took you so long?
They're all watching together now.
Thread.
Oh, good. I hate her.
Then you're not invited to our wedding.
You and I have a standing TV schedule, which is the result of extensive debate and compromise. Any alterations, except for breaking news, have to be pre-approved at the weekly roommate meeting.
I'll make a motion, but you're not gonna like it.
It's totally gonna be summer.
Eee.
What?
Just Sheldon's onion ring. Just put it back.
Okay, here he comes down.
Oh no.
People, wall of silence.
Who touched my foot?
Penny did it.
Wall of silence. So much for Wall of silence.
But that is your second strike.
What was the first?
3 strikes and you're out. It's a sports metaphor.
Yeah, we get it.
The photo of the cat who wants to has cheeseburger.
Has cheeseburger.
You betrayed that trust by sending me internet banality. Strike 1. Touching my food. Strike 2.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry. They only stay on your record for a year.
A year. He's throwing them all out.
Oh, honey, the buses don't go where you live, do they?
Congratulations. You're officially one of us.
How does she feel about being a permanent
One of us.
group member?
See, here's the thing. After you leave, I still have to live with it.
Aw.
I'm taking a stand. Banished? What the hell kind of crap is
Banished.
that?
Just so I know, would you be open to taking his class?
We've narrowed down the location of the top model house to 3 square miles in the Hollywood
These are
Or possibly Durham,
so. This is so bad.
You're not even gonna get anywhere near that place.
That's what they said to Neil Armstrong about the moon.
Comparing himself to Neil
Armstrong.
Before this year is out, we will put a Wallowitz on one of America's top models.
And a large number of people will believe it never happened.
You're banished from the Cheesecake Factory.
Ooh.
You have 3 strikes. One, coming in. Two, sitting down. And three, I don't like your attitude. Yeah, no,
That's
there's a
it?
new policy. No shoes, no shirt, no Sheldon.
Oh, wow.
Bet we could sell that sign all over Pasadena.
He feels terrible.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, just apologize to him, okay?
What? I'm not gonna apologize to that nutcase.
Oh, come on, it's easy. He'll even tell you what to say.
Leonard, don't you get it? I like hanging out with you guys, but I'm not gonna apologize for something I didn't do.
Well, actually, technically, you did do it.
That's strike one, Leonard. There you go. Go ahead, eat it.
Oh, she didn't do anything to it. She's just...
I dare you.
Oh.
That's it. There's the house. I found America's Top Models. Are you sure? Look, on the roof, Anais and Giselle are sunbathing.
Currently?
European style.
What's
Recognize
European
people
style?
on Google Earth?
Of course not. I got a buddy of mine at NORAD to have a spy drone fly over.
Oh my god.
Try and go online.
Problem with the Wi-Fi?
Oh no.
Just try.
Greetings, hamburger toucher. You may apologize to me.
God damn it.
Well, I was in junior rodeo. I can hog tie and castrate him in 60 seconds.
Whoa.
No need to neuter the nerd. I can get you back online.
Neuter the nerd.
Hello, puny insects. Everyone is awarded one additional strike.
Oh.
Time to do your laundry, huh?
Saturday night. Saturday is laundry.
She knows his schedule.
No. And if something were to prevent you from doing your laundry on Saturday at 8:15, you might find it unpleasant.
I'll just do my laundry another night.
Deep inside your heart, you'll
Oh.
know that
Oh, wow.
laundry night is always Saturday night.
Woman, you are playing with forces beyond your ken.
Yeah, well, your Ken can kiss my Barbie. Sheldon, where are my clothes?
Earlier this evening, I happened to gaze out the
Oh,
window.
no.
And do those look familiar? May I add, moi ha ha.
This has gotten way out of hand. Okay, I've done some stupid things. You've done some stupid things.
I've done no stupid things.
And look, you've got to meet me halfway here.
I am meeting you halfway. I'm willing to concede that you've done some stupid
Oh
things.
my god.
Well, now it's junior rodeo on.
Castration time.
Oh, not junior rodeo.
Ah.
Moi ha ha.
Whoa. Super villain.
I really didn't want to do this, but here.
What is
What's
this? Is this a way to take Sheldon down?
Sheldon's kryptonite.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What is it?
It will shorten the war by 5 years and save millions of lives.
That's it. Confirmed. We now have the address of the top model house.
You know what? If it's creepy to use the internet, military satellites, and robot aircraft to find a house full of gorgeous young models, then fine, I'm creepy.
Your mother.
Oh, good.
Mother.
But Mom,
But mom.
why should I have to apologize? Yeah, I really don't think this is the kind of thing Jesus concerns himself with. Did you tell on me?
Are you kidding me? I already have 2 strikes.
Oh, that's great.
Penny,
Oh, what a muted knock.
I'm very, very sorry for what I have done. I rescind your strikes, and you are no longer banished.
Can I sit wherever I want?
No.
No, no.
No, no, no.
Never mind.
Never mind.
That's not important.
Yeah.
Sheldon, this was big of you. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Well played.
Well played.
Just remember, with great power comes great responsibility.
Oh god. Raj can't say anything. Is Howard gonna faint?
We're here to fix the cable. She's taller than all the women in my family combined.
Creeps. Such creeps. Holy crap. You guys know what I'm going to talk about. Howard and Raj. I guess some people will argue that they're not going to do anything to physically harm these women, so they're basically harmless, but I mean, that assumes that invading the privacy of these women in and of itself is not harmful. And I mean, for this reality TV show, they consented to have cameras around them for their role on the show. but not for creeps well versed in technology and science to stalk them, find out where they live, come up with excuses to spend time with them. It honestly reminds me of certain things that have happened in real life. Trigger warning for this the highest level of creepiness and sexual assault as well. So there's an idol singer in Japan who would take selfies for her social media. Obviously, she's a public figure; she has to do that. And she was very careful with it, of course. Didn't have anything in the background that could give away where she was, where she lived. Unfortunately, there was a man who was obsessed with her and used the reflection in her eye in those photos to figure out where she lived, and he tracked her down and assaulted her. I mean, the lengths that people will go to. Now, I don't think that Howard or Raj would physically assault anybody. Howard keeps pushing people's boundaries, but we've never seen him cross a physical boundary before. Though I'm sure, I think he even mentioned that he's well versed in sexual harassment lawsuits. But even if he hasn't crossed a physical boundary before, his methods are so similar to these ultimate assholes, and that makes it feel like there's something deeply wrong with him. And I use the plural form of assholes because obviously that guy in Japan is not the only one to resort to these kind of creepy methods to track women down. And I blame Leonard a little too for not stopping them because he knows it's wrong, but he doesn't do anything to stop them. And I guess even if Raj and Howard don't do anything to physically harm these women, it can still be damaging to their mental well-being because how can people feel safe if they know that rabid creeps can find them so easily? But yeah, there were other parts of the episode with Howard specifically. I guess Raj was kind of in the background of this episode. Howard had some funny moments. He was referring to all the pretty women as future Mrs. Wallowitzes, which is super shallow, but like somehow acceptable because of how it's not as bad as all the other stuff that he does, and I don't think it's really hurting anybody. I think, but it did provide for a very funny moment with Leonard saying that Howard can bring these women to meet his mother, the current Mrs. Wallowitz. They share a very special bond, don't they? Howard and his mom. Okay. Anyway, before I forget, thank you to my friend Nakia from Austria for editing this episode. It's her first time editing any videos ever, so I went in and did a little work afterward, but I think she'll be editing a few of these going forward. That doesn't mean more Big Bang Theory episodes per week, but I do plan on starting another beloved show by the end of the year, and this will definitely help me be able to do that. Anyway, the rest of the episode focused on Penny and Sheldon's spat. He threw out the rest of his onion rings after she just touched one and put it back. Just give them to the people who will eat them. Like, don't just waste food like that. I mean, Penny clearly wanted one, right? But yeah, I could actually do with some onion rings myself right now. I haven't had any in like a really, really long time. What were we talking about? What show am I watching? Anyway, I have a place nearby that actually sells onion rings fried in peanut oil, and it's surprisingly good. I could eat those all day. And yeah. But yeah, Penny took that one onion ring, put it back, he noticed, and gave her a second strike. He's so over the top sometimes. And the strike system is hilarious. All the guys actually abide by it. And they take actual like, remedial courses, and strikes expire after a year. He set up a very interesting and official system, right? And I'm really glad that copyright strikes on my channel only last 3 months. One of mine just expired not too long ago. And then sitting in Sheldon's spot got Penny the third strike and got her banished. Really funny episode. The back and forth between them is great. Penny really knows how to push his buttons. Because, I mean, Sheldon's retaliations go a bit too far though. But first she gives him 3 strikes at the Cheesecake Factory. And then implying that she did something to his food when the manager forces her to serve him. I don't think she actually did anything to his food. I think she just wanted him to think that. Because that's so much more satisfying, right? Knowing you're freaking somebody out about absolutely nothing. That feels, I don't know. It's just very satisfying. And then occupying every last one of the washing machines on Saturday, laundry day. And then poking and prodding him about how sure, he can do his laundry another day. But deep down, he'll know that it was not the right day. She can be ruthless, and it's super, super funny. Yeah, Sheldon's pretty eccentric, so it makes sense that Penny's tactics prey on his eccentricities. Meanwhile, Sheldon's retaliates with things that would just annoy just about everybody, blocking her Wi-Fi, also giving everybody a extra strike for helping Penny, then throwing all her clothes out the window. They were just gonna continue escalating nonstop if Leonard hadn't gotten involved, weren't they? Until like Penny just one day got tired of it and hogtied him and castrated him. Yikes. But yeah, Leonard wound up giving Penny Sheldon's mom's number, saying this will save 5 years and millions of lives. And she exploited that weakness, bent Sheldon to her will. We've talked about using different strategies and like cheat codes to deal with Sheldon in the past. Before it was saying that it's a like expected like social convention or something like that. But this one feels broken. Just whenever he's being unreasonable, call his mother and that'll solve the problem. But yeah, Sheldon apologized, rescinded his strikes. Well played, Penny. And Penny tried to push it a little further, actually, and asked if she could sit anywhere, but upon seeing his reaction, she's like, okay, no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. That was clearly not going to fly. Sheldon's very particular about certain things, and the seat, his seat, is something that seems like it's non-negotiable. But yeah, so we end this episode on them kind of reconciling, but I kind of really enjoy this dynamic where they're like butting heads. So I'm sure it's not the last time that'll happen. So I'm looking forward to more of it. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, really helps with the channel. Full reaction and early reactions on Patreon in the link in the description below. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week with more. Bye, friends.